Window tinting. It's popular for many drivers, but what's legal and what's not here in California?
All right, so let's talk about it. Joining us in the studio, as he does every week, Sergeant Brian Pennings from the CHP. Thank you for joining us here. Let's begin with why there are tinted window laws and regulations in California, or anywhere.
Well, this is very contentious, and people are very opinionated about this topic, and unfortunately, most people have the wrong perception of the law. They've been ill-informed. The purpose of having the window tint law is basically you don't drive at night with your sunglasses on, and that's essentially what you're doing with 40% of your vision. We've had cases where it's been a factor in collisions where people just haven't been able to see out of their windows. So it's a safety issue, and the lawmakers in California have decided to keep this law on our books.
All right, so let's talk about rear windows. Are there regulations for that?
There is actually. You can tint your rear windows or have your windows tinted or even closed off completely as long as you have two side mirrors. You have to have two sides, and the rear view mirror doesn't count. So and it's really not an issue now, but decades ago it was an option. But most vehicles now have two side mirrors.
So that's the rule. So rear, you can have it.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What about the percentage as far as light transparency and that sort of thing?
With the rear windows, there is no light transparency.
Okay. How about with other, like,
how about with the other?
Yes. Well, okay. Yes. When we get to the front windows, yes. There's the California law says that you have to have 70% transparency, which means that you can have 30% tint. Mm-hmm. And this is where the misconception comes. People go, okay, well, I can have 30%. So they go down, and the tint shops want your business, and they tell you, oh yeah, California law says this, that. Well, what they don't tell you is that from the factory, the glass has almost 30% already in the glass. Mm. So when you add 30% on top of it, then you're near 50 to 60% light transparency, and that is illegal.
What about the front windshield?
Okay, the front windshield, you can actually tint your front windshield under certain circumstances. So there's a mathematical equation that goes with it. It's kind of complicated, but very quickly, you put the driver's seat all the way down, all the way back. You measure 4 inches out from the front, or the back and the bottom, and then you measure 29 inches up, and it can't cross that horizontal plane. The rule of thumb that most people use is 4 inches. In most cases, that applies. Where if it's within 4 inches of the top of the windshield, then typically you should be safe. But that mathematical formula is what the law says.
Gotcha. Okay, so let's talk about exceptions, potential exceptions anyway. What if you have a medical condition where you're light sensitive, for example, you have a doctor's note? How does that work?
Correct. So what that doctor's note gives you, according to the law, is that you can put up a temporary shade. You can have a shade put up, and as long as you have your doctor's note, it's not illegal to have that shade on your vehicle. But it also requires it be readily removable, meaning that if somebody drives your car where the doctor's note does not apply, they can take it down, or you're driving at night, at times of darkness where the sun isn't up and the shade's no longer required. You have to be able to remove it. So with your doctor's note does not give you permission to tint your front windows permanently. Because it doesn't meet that exception.
So that's considered the legal film that you can put on there on your front windows?
There actually is legal film that you can put on your front windows. It has to have 88% transparency. And if you have, for instance, skin cancer, that is your best option. It's a UV film. It blocks 99.99% of the UV rays. You can put it on your side windows. It has to be installed by a certified dealer with a certificate of authenticity that you have to have in your possession. But to be honest with you, you probably would never get stopped because it's clear, colorless, looks like cellophane, and you can't even tell it's on there. But it is the best thing for you to have for UV protection.
So it's just a UV blocker, basically.
Correct, and that is legal to put on your vehicle.
All right, talking about further potential exceptions here. Other states allow it. Let's say your vehicle is registered in another state. You're driving on California roads. What's the law there?
That is correct. Just like we talked about last week with license plates. If your vehicle is legally registered in another state, you're here traveling or on vacation or maybe in the military, then your vehicle falls under the mechanical guidelines of that state.
What about colored tint?
Good question. You can't have colored tint. Red, blue, or amber is illegal to tint your windows in those colors.
What happens if you buy a car and it's got it on there? What's your obligation?
I'll tell you that. I'll go even one step further. probably some of our most flagrant violations are dealerships. You'll buy a car and they'll say, well, officer, I bought this car brand new and this is the way it came. Well, what happens is no manufacturer in the world applies film to their windows. It's already in the glass, okay? So what you have is you have dealerships who try to upsell their customers or try to sweeten the deal and offer them tinted windows. So they take it to a shop, have it tinted, and the dealership is a dealer option who has illegally equipped your vehicle. So it's still illegal. It does not make it legal just because you buy it from a dealership.
How about just a private party?
Okay, if you buy it from a private party, I'm sorry. If you buy it from a private party, it's still illegal, just as if you did it, and it's not an exception to the law.
All right. There's so many more questions.
So many questions. Is it a fix-it ticket or is it
well,
like
that's a good point. It can be a fix-it ticket.
Yeah.
However, if you're a repeat offender, you have the option of removing the tint, have it signed off, it's a $25 fine, or it's $190 some odd if you just paid a citation. But if you're a repeat offender, it could be construed as a failure to comply with a lawful order, which could be a misdemeanor. So, and also you have some potential liability if you're involved in the crash because your vehicle is illegally equipped.
saving people some issues here. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
Just take it off the car if you
All
can.
right.
Sergeant
Sergeant Brian
Pennings, thank you.
Pennings, thank you.